Hi, I roleplay as Panako Rockbell on Fullmetal Tumblr. My screen name there is Head of Rockbell Automail at tumblr.com, and I'd like to talk to you about Fullmetal Alchemist. There is no such thing as a perfect story, but Fullmetal Alchemist comes close. Action, adventure, fantasy, philosophy, drama, romance, comedy, tragedy. FMA's got something in it for everyone, and is a message for every heart. It's not just another anime, it's a journey. Let me tell you about it. Fullmetal Alchemist is the story of two brothers, Edward and Alphonse Elric, who lose their mother, and in an effort to bring her back, they attempt the taboo subject of human transmutation, and as a result, they're horribly disfigured. In an effort to fix their own bodies, they join the military and they become dogs of the state and have to use their alchemy for anything that the military deems necessary. I fell in love with it because specifically it began when Izu Otaku had her Best Anime Openings of 2010, and I really liked the song Period, which was her number 8 pick, which is the 4th opening for Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. But my roommate at the time, she liked it a lot, and she had the entire original series on DVD, and she let me borrow it. And I discovered this around the week before finals at my college, and I thought, hey, why not start a 52 episode long series while I'm getting ready for tests? And I fell in love within the first 3 minutes, and I don't regret a thing. Sure, the alchemy and adventure is cool, but what FMA is really about is, I'd say, sacrifice. The idea that Edward Elric, he throws himself full force into trying to save his brother, into trying to fix his brother, in the name of family, especially. He decided that his matters don't matter as much as Alphonse's does. I mean, he could very easily just think about himself, but he takes on the burden of trying to fix his brother because they're all that they have. I mean, they have Panako and Winry, but what it boils down to most is that they just have each other to rely on because they both believe that their father is gone and not coming back, and their mother is definitely gone and not coming back, so they just rely on each other. Fullmetal Alchemist is the kind of story that you really get sucked into it. I really didn't plan on getting as devoted to the fandom as I ended up being. I mean, I joined a roleplay group. I'd never have done that before, but I'm very happy to have met everybody from Fullmetal Tumblr. And I wouldn't have met these great friends if not for this story. It's the story that really, I have to be in a right frame of mind to watch it, or watch one of the filler episodes if I just feel like watching it, because it's kind of a soul-sucking kind of show. And not in the bad way, of course not. It's just that it's so heavy with emotion that you really have to, either shut yourself off a bit while you watch it, or you're just going to cry bucket loads. FMA taught me that it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Because if it was so easy to fix Alphonse at the very beginning, then the boys never would have met a lot of the people along the way that changed their lives, made them feel like they belonged somewhere. A good example that people use is Riza Hawkeye, being a matronly figure for them. There's a particular scene where they're both especially upset, and she puts her jacket on Edward in the rain, and upon watching this the second time, I realized that that actually is a very touching scene, because I myself, originally, I like Riza, but I never really saw her as an emotional character, but it was other people who showed me that even though she's not especially, out there and zany like the rest of the military people, she has her, she's emotional. She's just, withdrawn and holds back. But that was one of those moments where I really saw that she was sweet and caring, and that she really wanted to help them, if only in such a small way. This is a wonderful story, and I recommend it to everybody. I would really love to spread this message to absolutely everybody that I could. don't wait as long as I did. I'm like 7 years behind everybody else and loving the story, and I would love everyone else to get in on it too.